What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I know I've been MIA, y'all. I know, but I've been sick, y'all. I've been sick. I finally feel a little bit better, so I wanted to come ahead and do some videos, kind of catch up as far as shows. The only show I was really doing after Ayanna was Married to Medicine, and I was gonna do it, but then I didn't care. I actually didn't even watch the episode, so we just gonna move on. We're just gonna fill the time with hot topics. And I have a list of stuff that I want to talk about. I got these are popular topics that we are all talking about this week. And the first topic, I really wanted to do the heavier stuff first to get that shit out the way, because alright, so the first topic is Megyn Kelly. Megyn Kelly was on her show on NBC, and she said she didn't understand what was the big deal about blackface. She felt like, you know, it's Halloween, white people can dress in blackface, and why are black people mad? And, you know, this is some ignorant shit, right? So, of course, the internet went up in arms, as the internet tends to do when somebody says something very problematic. When I heard her say it, I was not surprised. I am not surprised by what white people do, what white people say. So, I wasn't surprised at all. But a lot of people were upset, because it is divisive, it is problematic, and she just, in her lily white world, did not see anything wrong with the matter. And the next day, Roland Martin went on her show to basically tell her how wrong it is to say something like that. How wrong it is to not think that blackface is offensive or anything like that. And I don't understand. I like Roland Martin. I like Roland Martin a lot. But I don't understand why we always have to explain to these motherfuckers why things are not right. Why the things they're saying are very offensive. Why it's racist. Why do we have to constantly explain to these people why the shit they're saying is wrong? They know the shit they're saying is wrong. But because they are so involved in their white privilege, they don't give a shit. They don't care if they offend you. They don't care if they offend me. But we always have to go on these shows and basically sit this person down and explain why black people are mad. But anyway, so because of the whole backlash, NBC decided to axe Megyn Kelly. For good reason. Because this was the bitch that came to NBC and Tamron Hall got fired because they wanted to give Megyn the show. So, karma's a bitch. Anyways, the turnaround about this shit, Megyn is actually going to settle with NBC and get $50 million. So, in all of this, white privilege still prevailed. The white woman still won. So, yeah, Megyn Kelly is in talks to get $50 million. I think she was negotiating to get $20 million, but because of the whole firing thing, I think she's upping it some more. But honestly, I think the whole blackface comment was not the reason she got fired. I think it was the straw that broke the camel's back. I don't think it was the reason she got fired. I think because her show was doing, I don't know if her show was doing poorly, but nobody likes her. So I think that had a lot to do with it. And then when she said this type of racist shit, they said, you know, we gotta let you go, bitch. So I think that's what happened, but I don't really know. Allegedly, don't quote me, don't fire me, don't any of that. But Megyn Kelly is out of NBC. Alright, so because we are talking about blackface, let's talk about pink faces. Alright, so the reggae artist Spice, and I have to say this in my accent because this is about a Jamaican artist. Alright, so the reggae artist Spice, she is of Love and Hip Hop. Most of you may know her from Love and Hip Hop, but she is a Jamaican artist, dancehall artist. She's been an artist for a long time. I've known Spice, not known Spice, but I've listened to Spice's music for, God, I don't even know how long. But recently she dropped a picture of herself with a bleached face. Now, I was not on the internet. I was actually out getting my nails done, and my sister sent me the picture and told me this was Spice. When she told me that was Spice, I told her she lying, because there was no way in hell that this was Spice. First of all, Spice is dark skinned. Spice is a little darker than me. Bleaching your skin does not create something that lily white. I'm sorry. But, well, I mean, she looked kind of waffle color. to be honest. But I was like, no, this can't be Spice. So I went online, I went to Instagram, I went on the Shade Room, and I saw that this was Spice. So I was like, this can't be fucking Spice. Not Spice. No. So I went on Spice. I went on her Instagram to verify that this was Spice. And lo and behold, that was the picture on her Instagram. The only picture on her Instagram. Then I was like, okay, I must be on the wrong page. I must be on a fan page or some shit like that. But no, I was on Spice's page. And she deleted all of her previous pictures, all of her previous videos, and just had up this picture of her waffle colored with I think her eyes were gray or blue, and she had this blonde wig on, like white, like yellow. It was more yellow, this yellow blonde wig. And I was like, what the fuck? I got pissed off because when it comes to colorism is a big issue in America, and we all know this. But in the Caribbean, colorism is a really big problem, and a lot of people in America don't really know the depths of the colorism issue in the Caribbean. Now, I am fortunately from an island who is my island is a U.S. territory, so colorism really isn't that prevalent in the Virgin Islands, because we don't have, like, I don't really see a lot of VI people bleaching their skin. Now in Jamaica, it's bad. It is bad. So the colorism issue, you see a lot of Jamaican artists bleaching their skin. Like I said, Cartel, she used to work with Cartel. Cartel bleaches skin. And when black person bleaches their skin, they do not come out like light skin. I don't understand why they continuously do this. This is prevalent in the Caribbean and in Africa. They bleach their skin and they come out looking fucking pink. But they think that they look better because black is considered like the lowest fucking form of species in the Caribbean. I remember a friend of mine, he is from Jamaica, and I remember him telling me when he came out, when he was born, his mother gave him away because he was too dark. So colorism is a really big problem, and Amara La Negra, she really talked about it on Love and Hip Hop Miami, because she is from we say Santo Domingo, but she is from Dominican Republic, where colorism is still an issue there. If you're dark skinned, you are basically looked at like you ain't shit. So it is a big issue, and this is why a lot of damaged people bleach their skin. So when I saw this, I was like, I got really upset, because I was like, don't tell me that Spice did this stupid shit. I mean, if you want to bleach your skin to each his own, that's a personal issue, fine. But, you know, I was mad. And it was funny for me being mad, even though I've never thought about bleaching my skin. I had a problem with me being, and I'm not even dark, but I had a problem with me being dark skinned, because I was always the dark skinned friend. I was always a dark skinned girl. I was always pretty for a dark skinned girl. And that really fucks with you, especially growing up. It really fucks with you. And I did not like being dark skinned, even though I think I was darker when I was little, because I was always in the sun. But I didn't like being dark skinned. I didn't even like being black, to be honest. And I have never told anybody that, but I didn't like being black because I felt like black was just not beautiful. I did not feel black was beautiful. Growing up, I had crush on people on TV. All the boys that I liked on TV were white, because I felt white people had it easier. Light-skinned people had it easier than me. So my crushes were always the white boys, like Zach Morris and Jonathan Brand. It's like these white boys were my heart, like they were my heartthrobs. So I always gravitated towards white people on TV, but in real life I gravitated towards light-skinned men, because I always said if I ever got pregnant by any chance, my child will have a 50-50 chance of being lighter than me. That's fucked up, right? That is fucked up. So I'm trying to tell you that in the Caribbean, it's fucking bad. So when I saw that she did this, I got pissed off, because as an adult, I have grown to love my blackness. I am pro-black. I have grown to love myself exponentially. My melanin is my power. So seeing her, it really hurt me. But then after a while, people started saying that they don't think it's real. And I was like, okay, what could she be doing? And she keeps saying that she had a video, and she was getting an interview or something, and she keeps saying that she has a project coming up and she will explain her skin. So the next morning I saw that Black Hypocrisy dropped, which is the project she was working on, her album, her mixtape. That was one of the songs. And I looked at the video because it was being shared on my Facebook. And the majority of the people on my Facebook are Caribbean. So I saw the video like 89 fucking times coming down my timeline. So I looked at it, and the song made sense to the video, because you always hear, oh, if you were just a little lighter, you would be prettier. And basically that's what she did, as far as putting makeup all over herself to make herself look lighter and asking you, do I look better this way? So it was a project, it was makeup. But people are just like up in arms, people are doing memes, people are like shading her and all that stuff, and miss the fucking point of the video. And I bet half of them didn't even look at the video. So Spice, I get what you're saying. I understand what you were saying as a Caribbean sister, as a Caribbean person. I get it totally, but I think that you did the stunt a little too... It was too kind of, I get it, but I think because you startled so many people, they're going to have a perception of you as being somebody who is looking for shine or something. I don't really know, but I get what you were saying. Alright, let's talk about something a little lighter. I don't know why I did that. Alright, so let's talk about the Red Table Talk. Red Table Talk is back. It came back on a Monday, and I love that show. I watch it every fucking week. It's such a good show, and I wanted to go on like a network, but I feel like once it goes on a network, it's gonna lose its zest and its luster and everything like that. So I kind of prefer it to be on Facebook. But on this episode of Red Table Talk, we had one and only Will Smith. Will finally came to the Red Table Talk. They were going to talk about their marriage. We have been hearing all kinds of shit about them over the years. Hearing about them being swingers, hearing about him and Dwayne Martin, hearing about all kinds of shit. The family always seemed kind of weird, but we are going to talk about it. So, it was a very interesting episode. Will talked about when he first met Jada. Well, not when he first met Jada, but he went to a different world to meet Jada because he saw Jada on TV, I think, and he wanted to meet her. Alfonso Ribeiro knew her and took him to a different world set, and he was there to meet Jada, but saw Cherie, and Cherie is Trey's mother, his first wife. So he saw Cherie, fell highly in love with Cherie, and got married. So he was married, he was happy, they had Trey, everything was good, and he said that somebody, I think it was Dwayne and Tisha, had a party, and I don't think Cherie went, but Jada was invited, and Will and Jada sat down and they talked and they laughed and they got to know each other. So Will said that he was out to dinner with Cherie and he realized at that moment that he was with the wrong woman. He went into the bathroom, went into the stall, and bawled his eyes out because he was in a marriage he knew he should not be in. But because he was so into marriage, he didn't believe in divorce, he never wanted to get divorced, he decided to stick it out in the marriage with Cherie, but Cherie decided to file for divorce. So he said the second he signed those papers and he walked out to his car, the first thing he did was call Jada. And this is some funny shit. He called Jada. So Will called Jada and asked her if she's seen anybody. Jada said no. He said, okay, you see me now. And then that's how the relationship started. Ain't no nigga can do that with me. Like, I can't, no dude is gonna call me and say, you seen anybody? No? Okay, we go together. Like, who does that? But Will, Will was Will. Will is charismatic, so I can kind of see how that happened. But he talked about the relationship and he said that Jada actually said that she never wanted to get married, which was very surprising to me because they've been married for so fucking long. But Jada said, no, I never wanted to get married. She got pregnant and her mom kind of pressured her to get married. She didn't want to do it. Her mom pressured her to have a wedding. She didn't want to have a wedding. And she said that she was unhappy because she just did not want to be tied down in a marriage. That she you know, she was unhappy because she basically stopped her career so he can fulfill his. And we saw that over the years. Like, I'm a big Will and Jada fan as far as their acting and stuff like that. And Jada wasn't really in a lot of movies and stuff because she had kids and she had to be there for her kids. But Will was the action star. He was one of the biggest stars in the world. So he was fulfilling his passion, but she was not because she had to raise kids. So it was just an interesting conversation. It was an interesting talk. I really do love that show. If you have never watched Red Table Talk, watch it on Mondays on Facebook Live. Is it Facebook Live? Facebook TV, something. It's on there. I love that show. Alright, so Cassie and Jada broke up. Who would have thunk it? Now, these two have broken up. After 11 years, Cassie and Dee are no longer a couple. If I could sit here and say I care, I would, but I don't. I really don't care. Everybody's feeling sorry for her because she's been with him 11 years. Like, she basically spent the majority of her 20s with a 40-something-year-old man, has no kids, has no babies, nothing to show for it, just probably a one-bedroom apartment upstairs in the garage or something. I don't really know. But everybody is like sympathetic towards Cassie, while Diddy is allegedly dating some 20-something-year-old Asian. I think she's Asian. I don't really know, but a racially ambiguous young lady who is about 20-something years old. She's a model. Allegedly, that's who he's dating. And people are upset, and not upset, but people are feeling sorry for Cassie and everything like that. I don't know why they feel sorry for her. I think Diddy breaking up, I think Diddy probably set her up to have her own place, get her own money still. I don't really know. He takes care of his women, past and present, so I don't really know. I think Cassie's good. She's going to hook up with somebody else, somebody new, hopefully somebody better looking because that nigga is ugly. But hopefully, not hopefully, but you know what? People are so focused on a woman not having kids and not having a relationship. You know, apparently she ended it with him. Maybe she just didn't want to be in the relationship no more. You know, maybe she didn't want to have kids with a motherfucker that already had 10. I don't even know how many he had, but he's had kids while with her. So maybe she didn't want to have kids with him. Maybe she didn't want to marry him. You know, even though he probably didn't want to marry her. But, you know, maybe she just did not want that kind of life for herself and being shackled to this motherfucker for the rest of her life. Maybe she didn't want that. But people are so focused on her wasting 11 years with one person. Shit. I mean, shit, at least you lived those 11 years. You got to travel the world and do the most fabulous things and live in the fabulous places and you know, eat the most fabulous food. You got to do that shit. Not like Tamika, who's been in a relationship with Tyrone for 10 years, never been married, got 20 kids, and I kind of said that backwards. But, you know, have nothing to show for it but fucking bills and a damn car that he keeps running out of gas. Shit, she got the better end of the deal in my opinion, but they ain't together no more. He's moved on allegedly. She's gonna move on eventually. She's probably going through that heartbreak phase. It is common. She'll get over it. She'll find somebody else. Find somebody else finer and richer than him. Please. You can do it. You're cute. You know, you're really cute. So go ahead and do something. Just don't go back to music because that's not your forte. Alright, so this is something real quick. Kenya Moore had her baby shower over the weekend, and it was a themed baby shower of fairy tales or something of that such. The baby shower, okay, so they had costumes on. It looked weird. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm happy for Kenya. I'm happy that she got her baby and her husband, but that shit looked weird to me. The costumes. Kenya looked like she was trying to be Beyonce at I think it was the Billboard Awards or something when she was pregnant and she was singing. She tried to look like that. It didn't really curl all the way over. Candy was there, Portia was there, Shamia was there. Most of the pregnant women were there, and I didn't like the theme. I didn't like the theme. What happened to a baby shower where, you know, you sit in the big chair and your baby daddy's right behind you and you open gifts and everything is cool? Like, I understand this is your first child, but you almost 50 years old. I just think that it was a little juvenile. That's my personal opinion. I did not like any of the costumes. I did not. There was one lady with horns. I didn't know what that was about. Looked kind of devilish to me. I was not pleased with it, but it's not mine to be pleased with. So congratulations to Kenya and Mark. I hope the baby comes out healthy and beautiful. And that's all I got. Alright, so Cardi B. Alright, Cardi released a song called Money. I have not listened to the song. Not gonna listen to the song. I did see the promo pics of, I did see the promo pics for the song. She looks good. Okay, Cardi and her stylist have been doing the damn thing when it comes to her hair, her makeup, her looks. Cardi has been looking good. Like I said, I didn't listen to the song. I'm not going to listen to it because I have officially gotten off the Cardi train. I used to love Cardi. I loved her personality. I loved everything about her. But then I realized that I am too old to be co-signing a lot of that fuck shit. So I really like Cardi as a person, but I don't think celebrity life is for her. But that's not what we're, well, no, actually it has something to do with what we're talking about. So Cardi is upset with the what Nicki people call it, the Barbs. She's upset with the Barbs because she feels like the Barbs are trolling her. They won't leave her alone. They come into her comments and say negative shit. They're the first to comment, and she's mad with the shade room. Cardi is mad with everyone, okay? She is mad with everybody because they talk about her. Sweetie, this is the part of celebrityhood that they should have told you about. Because people talk about you. People, you know, got your name in their mouth. They're going to talk about you. They're going to say negative shit. They're going to say fake shit. They're going to say fake shit. This is what celebrity life has become in 2018. You are not the only one that has this thing going on with them, but you feel like you are because you are new to the game. But I think the problem is the people that are around you are not managing you properly. I feel like when it comes to social media, I had no problem with you being on social media, but you feel the need to clap back at every fucking body that says something that you don't like. And you don't have to do that. You are at a point now in your career, you do not have to do that. The Barbs, fuck them bitches. I don't know why you are paying so much attention to them. You pay more attention to the negative and the Barbs than you do to the people that love you. And I think that that is going to alienate a lot of people. You come on your Instagram and you complain every day about some shit somebody did. TMZ following you. Shade Room posted shit. Nicki hating on you, trying to stop your bag. Whomever. You just complain about everything. And it's after a while, it's like, okay, girl, we get it. Nobody like you. Your music's still selling. You still got a baby. You still got a husband that, you know, can't keep his dick to himself. But whatever the case, you should be good. I mean, if you're not good, get out the situation. But you won't because, you know, you said you got into the rap game for money alone. You know, sometimes when you go after money, negative shit happens to you too. So, you know, I don't know, girl, but stop paying attention to the negative shit all the time. And look at the people that love you and love your music and buy your shit. Because if the Barbs are even listening to your music, they're streaming shit, that's a win. Why the fuck are you focused on them? You know, that's just my personal opinion. Let me know what you think about Cardi and the Barbs. If you don't care, I don't care either, child. Alright, and the final one. So, since we're talking about the Barbs and Cardi, let's talk about Nicki Minaj. Alright, so Nicki Minaj. Tracy Chapman. I love Tracy. I've always loved Tracy. Fast Car is one of my favorite songs. Tracy Chapman has decided to sue her for that song that, okay, so I remember a couple months ago before the album dropped, Nicki went on Instagram and she was asking the opinion of her Barbs, which she does a lot. She encourages participation, which is a good thing. But she asked them, should she drop this album? She's waiting on one song to clear, but it's taking too long. She has an iconic rap on this song and she wants everybody to hear this song and she's waiting for it to be cleared, and come to find out it was Tracy Chapman. So she told her Barbs to go and bother Tracy and tell her to clear the song, which she need to stop doing that shit. because she's going to incite violence one day and then it's going to be on her hands. But anyway, they went on to Tracy, started bothering this poor lady. She probably drinking her, not drinking incense, but drinking her herbal tea, have her incense going, and these bitches pinging her fucking Twitter. I don't really know, but Tracy came back and said, sis, no, I'm not clearing shit. Do not release that song. Do not put my name on that song. Do not use my vocals. Don't do shit. Alright? So, Nicki decided to not put the song on the album. Cool, right? We thought it was done, over, done with. The album was out. I don't like one song. But, you know, we thought it was over. So, come to find out, Funkmaster Flex decided to play the song on, what station is he with? Hot 97. I don't know what station he with, but he decided to play the song on the radio. He said that Nicki sent him the song to play. Now, Nicki sent him the song that was not cleared by Miss Tracy Chapman. She sent him the song. He played the song. People started to, I guess, record the song, copy the song. The song got out into the masses. People were listening to the song. They got the song. Even though Nicki did not put the song on the album or made money off the song is out in the general public. So Tracy is pissed. She is mad. Her dreads are in a tangle. Tracy said, I am going to sue the shit out of her. And that is exactly what she did. She filed documents in court to sue Nicki because Nicki released the song without her permission. Now, even though she didn't make any money, I don't really know how it's going to go. I think she's still going to have to pay because she was given clear instructions to not release the song, but she sent the song to Funk Flex till the song got released. But Nicki is going to court and she's going to have to pay Miss Tracy some money, okay, so she can buy a faster car. That was kind of corny. But so Nicki's going to court. Alright, y'all, so I missed one fucking story. Alright, Pooch Hall. Pooch Hall. I'm sorry, y'all. Pooch Hall. Alright, so you may know Pooch Hall. Remember him from the game. He was Derwin Davis. He was one of my favorite characters. I love me some Derwin. But yeah, so Pooch Hall may be going through some things, y'all. Going through some family issues. I really don't know. But Pooch got arrested recently for driving under the influence with a child in the car. Pooch was drunk off his ass. His alcohol level was 3 times the limit. And he was driving his car with his 2-year-old in his lap, having the 2-year-old drive the fucking car for her because he was too drunk to drive. Nigga, what's wrong with you? So the cops pulled him over, saw what was going on. He was arrested. He is now being charged for felony child endangerment. Well, he's being charged for felony child endangerment and DUI, and this can hold about 6 years in jail. Alright? Pooch, baby, what's going on? And I heard that he's been drinking a lot, so I don't really know if something is going on. But Pooch, you in danger, girl. Like, I don't know what's going on, but you probably going to jail. And you're on that show, Ray Donovan, which I like that show, and I like that you're an addition on that show. But, baby, you might be going to jail. So, and apparently he had another video, I think he posted it on Instagram before this happened, where he was driving, but he was filming his kids in the back seat, and he was paying attention more to the kids than the fucking wheel. And I hate when motherfuckers do that. If you are driving the car, look at the road. I don't like when people do that. I don't like when they do that in movies. Don't like when they do that in TV shows, because I always feel like an accident is going to happen. An accident is waiting to happen because your stupid ass won't pay attention to the road. So they are actually getting him on that also. So I don't really know what's going on with Pooch. I don't know. Maybe he has a drinking problem. I really don't know. But his life is spiraling out of control, and 6 years of that might be in prison. So keep your head up, Pooch. I don't know if you can get the help you need. I don't know what's wrong, baby boy, but I'm keeping you covered in the glory of God. Okay? Amen. Alright, y'all, so that is the first episode of whatever this is. Topics on topics on topics. I don't really know what I'm gonna call this, but yeah, so these are topics for the week, and I am going to try, y'all, I've been saying this for so long, but I am going to try to do this every week at least at the end of the week, so we can talk about what happened during the week. But let me know what you thought about the topics. What do you think about the spice thing? Do you think that she really bleached her skin? I don't think that it's bleached. I think that it's makeup, and the picture, I think it had a lot to do with Photoshop. I really don't know. But yeah, what did you initially feel in your soul when you saw Spice? Let me know down below. Anyway, guys, do not forget to subscribe. Do not forget to like this video. And do not forget to check out my website, justbeher.com. This t-shirt is available, and many others like it. I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.